The Enfield Poltergeist. In the quiet, suburban neighborhood of Enfield, North London, the Hodgson family lived an ordinary life. Peggy, a single mother, cared for her 4 children, Margaret, Janet, Johnny, and Billy. But their lives were about to be forever changed by an inexplicable and malevolent force that descended upon their home. It all began innocently enough in August 1977 when the family noticed strange occurrences. At first, it was just odd noises, creaking floors, knocking on walls. Peggy dismissed it as the quirks of an old house. However, things quickly escalated. Chairs moved on their own, objects levitated, and the children's toys hurled themselves across rooms. Terrified, Peggy reached out to her neighbors who witnessed the eerie events. Desperate for answers, she contacted the police, who were equally perplexed by the inexplicable phenomena. They left with no logical explanation. Word of the haunting soon spread, reaching the ears of paranormal investigators and the media. One investigator, Morris Gross, from the Society for Psychical Research, arrived at the Hodgson home with his colleague, Guy Lyon Playfair. Armed with cameras and tape recorders, they intended to uncover the truth behind the disturbing events. Gross and Playfair were in for a shock. They witnessed chairs sliding across the room, furniture flipping, and Janet, the 11-year-old daughter, levitating several feet off her bed. Her voice changed to a guttural growl as she spoke, clearly not her own. The investigators were both amazed and terrified by what they saw and heard. As the investigators delved deeper into the case, they recorded over 2,000 incidents of paranormal activity. The entity, calling itself Bill, claimed to be a former resident of the house who had died there. However, it was later suspected that Bill might be a creation of the entity itself, designed to manipulate the family and the investigators. The media frenzy escalated, with journalists, photographers, and television crews flocking to Enfield. Psychologists, skeptics, and paranormal experts attempted to debunk the phenomena but could not provide a rational explanation. The Hodgson home became a battleground between skeptics and believers, and the debate over the authenticity of the events raged on. As the haunting intensified, Peggy and her children lived in constant fear. Janet's levitations became more frequent, and she displayed superhuman strength that made it nearly impossible for her family to control her. The entity's malevolence seemed to target her in particular, leading to her being possessed by an unseen force. In 1979, after nearly 2 years of living in a house fraught with fear and paranormal activity, the Hodgson family finally moved out of the Enfield home. Astonishingly, as they departed, the activity ceased, leaving behind a quiet, empty house. To this day, the Enfield Poltergeist remains one of the most famous and debated paranormal investigations in history. Some argue it was an elaborate hoax, while others believe it was a genuine manifestation of the supernatural. The events have inspired books, documentaries, and films, including The Conjuring 2, which depicts Ed and Lorraine Warren's involvement. The truth behind the Enfield Poltergeist case remains shrouded in uncertainty, a testament to the enduring mysteries of the supernatural. It serves as a chilling reminder that in the most ordinary of places, there may be whispers in the dark, forces beyond our understanding, and a world that defies explanation.
Hey there! We hope you're enjoying our content so far. If you do, please consider giving us a thumbs up and hitting that subscribe button. Thanks for being a part of our community.